ଆଜିର ଭିଡିଓ ଦ ପ୍ରାଇସଲେସ୍ ଗିଫ୍ଟ ଆଜି ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର କରମୁ। Number one question. What did the writer experience in the restaurant? ତ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଲେଖକ ଭୋଜନାଳୟରେ କେଉଁ ଅଭିଜ୍ଞତା ହାସଲ କରିଥିଲେ? Answer. The writer went to a vegetarian restaurant as it was a lunch time. The people were eating and drinking. The restaurant was densely crowded. The writer found some of the chairs and table having been pushed into a corner. The writer sitting on a corner table began to go through the newspaper. What did he notice there? ସେଠାରେ ସୂଚନାଳୟରେ କ'ଣ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କଲେ? He noticed a very young girl. She kept looking at the writer. Her eyes were large, revealing a sad expression. What was the writer's first impression of the girl? The writer found in the girl's large eyes a sad expression. He looking gesture as the writer made him know more and more about her. Number 4. What made the writer surprised? ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହୋଇଗଲେ? The girl inquiry ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ପଚାରିବା of the cashier if the writer was Indian. Cashier ଅର୍ଥ ଯିଏ ହୋଟେଲରେ ପଇସା ଛିନେ। The cashier nodded, ମୁଣ୍ଡ ହଲାଇ ହଁ ମାରିଲା before going out of the restaurant. She looked at the writer once more, which surprised the writer. Why did he inquire for the cashier? ସେ କେସିଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ କ'ଣ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁଲେ? The writer inquired of the cashier if knew the girl who was sitting out there. ସେଠାରେ ଯେଉଁ ଝିଅ ବସେ ତମେ ତାକୁ ଜାଣିଛ କି? ଏଟା ରାଇଟର କେସିୟରকে ପଚାରିଲା। What impression did he get from the cashier? ଲେଖକ କେସିୟରଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ କ'ଣ ସୂଚନା ପାଇଲେ? The writer got some vital information. କିଛି ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସୂଚନା ପାଇଲେ from the cashier about the girl. The girl had lunch time in the restaurant on Saturday. She come there on payday only as she earned very little. ସେ ସବୁ ଶନିବାର ଭୋଜନ କରିବାକୁ ଆସେ, ତାର ଦରମା ମିଳିଲେ। Where did the writer go on next Saturday? A week passed. ତ ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଗୋଟେ ସପ୍ତାହ ବିତିଗଲା। Saturday come again. ଆଉ ଥରେ ଶନିବାର ଆସିଲା। The writer went to the same restaurant. Writer ଆଉ ଥରେ ସେଇ ସମାନ ହୋଟେଲକୁ ଗଲେ। Why did he arrange the chair opposite here? ଝିଅ ଆଗରେ ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି ଚେୟାରଟିକୁ ସଜାଇ ରଖିଦେଲେ? The next Saturday, the writer entered the same restaurant. He found the girl sitting at the same table as before. She was eating. The writer went to up to her arrange their opposite here to know the girl curiosity about him. The next Saturday ଆସିଲା, the writer entered the same restaurant. writer କବି सेम रेस्टोरेंट के गले जेन झील बसीचे तार आग आड़े बसीते ताको पचारे तमे मो विषय कहीं जानवा चाहूच क्यूरियोसिटी अर्थ है जानवा चाहिए व्हाट क्यूरी अर्थ प्रश्न डिड द गर्ल मेक अबाउट द राइटर द गर्ल enquiry of the writer if he was an Indian ଜଣେ ଭାରତୀୟ କି what impression did the writer about the family of girl गर्ल अच्छी परिवार संपर्क में लेखकर केउं धारणा आसिला कौन जानिबाकू पाइले the writer learned from the girl that her brother was India and was a soldier तार भाई इंडिया रे रहुचे आसे गोटे सैनिक had not had a letter from a long time ସେ आमे तार गोटे चिट्ठी भी पाइलु नाही बहुत समय होइगला तार अर्थ so your mother was very afraid that something might have happened to the girl brother. How was the writer treat a Maggie house? Maggie की से झील नाम है मैगी who was there welcome him जिते राइटर गले ता घर को किए ताको वेलकम कले as a Maggie opened the door and entered it she asked the writer to come in together they descend the stair to the kitchen. Maggie told her mother that an Indian gentleman had come to see her. The old woman, but old woman who was Maggie's ma, went to eagerly to welcome the writer. 12 number. What was Mr. Bethy? Bethy की जिन Maggie's ma अछन doing when the writer meet here. Why was unwilling to go for handshake? बेथी कहीं लेखक को हैंडशेक कर नहीं unwilling to कही when the writer meet Mr. Bethy was making a cake जिते राइटर देखा कर कले बेथी गोटे केक तैयारी करुथिले to sell that evening संध्या ताको बिकिबार थिला she was unwilling to go for handshake because her hand were covered with a flour ତାଙ୍କର ହାତ କେନ୍ତିରେ କଭର ଥିଲା ଅଟାରେ କଭର ହେଇଥିଲା Why did the girl usually visit the restaurant on Saturday? କାହିଁକି ଶନିବାର ଦିନ ମାନଙ୍କର ଭୋଜନକୁ ଯାଉଥିଲା ଗୋଲ୍ଡର ସେଦିନ କଣ ଥିଲା ପେ ଡେ ଥିଲା What did Mr. Bethy believe about the ring? Mr. Bethy believed in the power of the ring sent here by her soldier son Frankie. अभी फ्रैंकी की मिकी रा भाई आ मिस्टर बेथी रा पुओ से इंडियन सोल्जर अटे according to the Frankie if she concentrate on a distant person as he gets into she would be able to see his deeds. What made the author to tell a lie about the ring? ମୁଦି ବିଷୟରେ ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି ମିଛ କହିଲେ? Since there was no news about Frankie, mother Mrs. Bethy was a serious condition. એટલે ଟିକେ serious condition ରେ ଥିଲେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତାକେ ଲେଖକ ଠକି ଦେଲେ କଣ ଠକିଲେ The tall lady bring to her back to normally. The author took the crystal ring in a hand, proceeded to make mother beside and wishing her good morning, told her that her son was alive and well. ସେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ଆଡ଼କୁ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆଉ କହିଲେ ତମର ପୁଅ ଜୀବିତ ଅଛି ଓ ଭଲ ଅଛି ବା ସୁସ୍ଥ ଅଛି। Did the telling of lie benefit Mr. Bethy? ଲେଖକଙ୍କର ଶ୍ରୀମତୀକୁ ବେଥିକୁ ମିଛ କହିବା ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଲାଭଦାୟକ ହୋଇଥିଲା କି? Guess. The writer telling a lie benefit Mr. Bethy. Hearing their son was still fit and fine. She raised her head a little of the pillow. Tear of happiness. ମିଶନ ଟିକେ କାନ୍ଦି ପକାଇଲେ ଖୁସିରେ stood in her eyes and she was soon recovered. ଆରୋଗ୍ୟ ଲାଭ କଲେ। Why did the writer feel guilty about himself? ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି ନିଜକୁ ଦୋଷୀ ମନେ କଲେ? It was the writer's time of returning to India. He learned that Frankie had been dead someday when himself told his mother that he was alive and well. No writer the felt ashamed and guilty about himself. Why did writer feel guilty? କାହିଁକି ଲେଖକ ନିଜକୁ ଦୋଷୀ କଲେ? କାହିଁକି ସେମାନେ ଠକିଛନ୍ତି ବେଥିକି। What was Maggie gift to the writer? Maggie came to the writer on the day of his returning to India. The writer promised to visit her. Maggie brother gave grief and writer to her. With tear-filled eyes of thank of gratitude, she thanks the writer and gave him shilling to buy a flower her brother. Maggie ଯେତେବେଳେ ରାଇଟର ଇଣ୍ଡିଆକୁ ଫେରୁଥିଲେ ବେଳକେ ମ୍ୟାଗି ଆସିଲା। ରାଇଟର ବି ତାକୁ ପ୍ରମିସ୍ କଲେ ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ପହଞ୍ଚିଯିବି ମୁଁ ତୁମ ବ୍ରଦରକୁ ଦେଖା କରିବାକୁ ଯିବି। ସେତେବେଳେ ମ୍ୟାଗି ତା ଭାଇ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟିଏ ଫୁଲ କିଣି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଲା। Why was it a priceless gift? ଏ କାହିଁକି ଏକ ଅମୂଲ୍ୟ ଉପହାର ଥିଲା? Undoubtedly, Maggie gift a shilling to the writer was a priceless gift because it was a token of great love and affection. ଗୋଟିଏ ଫୁଲରେ ବି ତା ପାଇଁ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରେମ ଓ ସ୍ନେହ ଥିଲା। Between a brother and sister, ଭାଇ ଭଉଣୀର ପ୍ରେମ ଥିଲା। The joy of complying with Maggie's request was a priceless. Did Maggie love her brother dearly? Give the reason. Maggie କ'ଣ ତାର ଭାଇକୁ ଶ୍ରଦ୍ଧା ପ୍ରେମ କରୁଥିଲା? Yes. କାରଣ ଦର୍ଶା ଲେଖବ। Maggie loved towards her brother was a advertising. It was built on the touchstone of a mutual love and binding affection. Her giving shilling to the writer to buy flower with it and placing them on her brother grave proves this. Next ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର ଆସିଲା। Let's understand the text better. କିଛି ଆଉ କିଛି ଦେଇଛେ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର। Why did writer choose the corner table in the restaurant? ଲେଖକ କାହିଁକି କୋଣରେ ଥିବା ଟେବୁଲକୁ ବାଛିଲେ? The writer went to a vegetarian restaurant. Vegetarian ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଶାକାହାରୀ ହୋଟେଲକୁ ଗଲେ। Was fully packed. ଯେଥିରେ ପୁରା ଗ୍ରାହକ ଅଧିକାଂଶ ଥିଲେ ଆଉ ସବୁ ଟେବୁଲରେ ବସିଥିଲେ। Some of the chair and table has been pushed into a corner. He chose a corner table because it was safe side. ସୁରକ୍ଷିତ ଜାଗା ଥିଲା। For him to skim through the newspaper. How did the writer start a conversation with a young girl? ଲେଖକ ଯୁବତୀ ସହିତ କିପରି କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ? Come the following Saturday. The writer entered a restaurant. He found girl sitting at the same table as a before. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲେଖକ ଆଗ ପ୍ରଥମେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ହୋଟେଲକୁ ଦେଖିଲେ ସେ ଝିଅ ଯେଉଁ ଟେବୁଲରେ ବସିଥିଲା ଆଗେ ଏବେ ବି ସେଇ ଟେବୁଲରେ ବସିଛି। The girl was eating. The writer, after wishing her good afternoon, and then by making a brief remark. After mother, he was able to make a conversation with her. How could the writer guess the girl to be poverty-stricken ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ପୀଡ଼ିତ ବା ଦରିଦ୍ର ପୋଷିତ? The writer got to know from the cashier that the girl come to the restaurant on a payday. She probably did not earn much. ସେ ଅଧିକାଂଶ ପଇସା ପାଏ ନାହିଁ ବା କମାଏ ନାହିଁ। This made the writer guess that she was poverty stricken, strengthened by her and figure. Which of the following do you think the author will talk about after meeting the girl? About her family. ତାର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ବିଷୟରେ ପଚାରିଲେ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଟାଇମ୍ ଦେଖା କଲେ ତା ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ବିଷୟରେ ପଚାରିଲେ। I was moved by what he said. What impression did the writer get about the girl? The cashier told the writer that girl had lunch in the restaurant on Saturday. She come there on payday only. Whereas she had very little earning. The writer was moved by this word of the cashier. The writer got the impression that the girl was extremely poor. ସେ ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଗରିବ ଥିଲା ସେ ଝିଅ। What impression did the girl have on Indian? ଭାରତ ସମ୍ପର୍କରେ ଯୁବତୀର ଧାରଣା କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? The girl learned the writer come from India. The matter of pleasure, ଖୁସିର କଥା. For her that brother was working as a soldier in India. ତାର ଭାଇ ଭାରତର ସୈନିକ ଥିଲା ସେ କାମ କରୁଥିଲା Will it be too much apply? Why did the girl say so? ଆପଣ ମୋ ମାଆକୁ ଏକଥା କହିଲେ ଆପଣ କଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି? ବହୁତ ମିଛ ହୋଇଯିବ। ଝିଅ ଏକଥା କହିଲା କାହିଁକି? Will it be too much apply? Said Maggie to the writer. The girl said so because her mother's life could be saved if the writer told so to her mother. A few lines in a view of Maggie could be seen on the part of the writer. It was question of the somebody life. କିଛି ମିଛ କହିଦେଲେ ତା ମାର ଦେହର ଟିକେ ଭଲ ହେବ। ସେ ମିଛ ପାପ ହୁଏ ନାହିଁ। Why did writer feel ashamed to face Mr. Bethy at the time of return to India? Ashamed ର ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଲଜ୍ଜିତ କାହିଁକି ଅନୁଭବ କଲେ। At the time of his return to India, the writer felt ashamed to face Mr. Bethy because he had told lie. କିନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ବେଦୀକୁ ମିଛ କହିଛନ୍ତି। ୟେସ୍ ତାଙ୍କର ପୁଅ ବିଷୟରେ ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରିୟ ପୁଅ ଜୀବନ୍ତ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ବା ସୁସ୍ଥ ଅଛି ବୋଲି। Why was feeling Maggie present to the writer was a invaluable offering? Maggie ଲେଖକଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଥିବା ସିଲିଂ କାହିଁକି ଏକ ଉତ୍ତୋଳନୀୟ ଦ୍ରବ୍ୟ ଉପହାର ଥିଲା? The ceiling Maggie present to the writer was an invaluable offering because it reflected ପ୍ରତିଫଳିତ ହେଉଥିଲା ଦିଶୁଥିଲା the flow of true love and affection between the Maggie and her dead brother Frankie. ସେ ଉପହାରରେ ଦର୍ଶୁଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଭଲ ପାଇବା ଭାଇଙ୍କ ଉପରେ କେତେ ଅଧିକ ଥିଲା। ଯେହେତୁ ତାର ଭାଇ ମରି ଯାଇଥିଲା। Beside ଏତ ବ୍ୟତୀତ the joy of placing flower on Frankie grave was beyond all price for the writer. କିଛି word ଅଛି ଯୌଗିକ ଶବ୍ଦ noun plus noun derivation noun plus noun ଏଟାକୁ ତମେ ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ କରିକି କିଛି ପଢ଼ିପାରିବ। Moving picture, walking stick, dancing doll, washing machine କିଛି proposition plus noun ତା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଦେଇଛି। ହଁ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଆସିଲା ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର। There is an index of anger on face ତାଙ୍କ ବ୍ରେକେଟ ଦେଖାଯାଇଛି express. There is an expression ION ଲଗେଇକି ତମକୁ କିଛି ଲେଖିବାର ଥିଲା। He made his decks from the sense after dialogue departure ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା ପ୍ରସ୍ଥାନ କରିବା। Number 3. She performed well at a fast deck opportunity. ସେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଥିଲା ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି ତାଙ୍କୁ ମିଳିଛି ହେଲେ ଲେଖବ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି ସୁଯୋଗ ମିଳିଲା। She saw a desk for my past life curious like curiosity. I had a desk with my friend converse conversation. You need a lot of text on the subject to understand the perfectly constraint concentration ଲେଖିବ। ଏବେ next ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଆସିଲା look at the following dialogue carefully and write them correct sequence as the occur in the story. 1 ରୁ 10 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କିଛି ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଦେଇଛି ତାକେ ରିଡ୍ କର ଆଉ ତାପରେ ବୁକ୍ରେ ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କର ଡଗ୍ରାହ ଯେନ୍ଟାକି ପ୍ରଥମେ କେନ୍ଟା ଆସବା। ପ୍ରଥମେ କେନ୍ଟା ଆସୁଛି ଆର୍ ୟୁ ଏନ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍ ମାଇ ବ୍ରଦର ଇଜ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍। May I know your name? Excuse me, my hands are covered with the floor. What kind of country is India, sir? Upper next 5 number. My son is in the Punjab. He is a soldier. So, Mr. Gupta, think which your brother sent you. Number 7. Mr. Bethy, your son is alive. He is well. Mr. ତମର ପୁଅ ଚିନ୍ତା ଅଛି ଓ ସୁସ୍ଥ ରହିଅଛି। Are you leaving today? She asked. When I go to that part of country, I shall visit your brother Brave and write to you. Number 10. How I can ever thank you, he said. Number 3. Following the combination of word and adjective and other noun. Happy man, happy man. Previous day বা পূর্ব দিন। wonderful place ଚମତ୍କାର ଜାଗା। power house ବିଦ୍ୟୁତ ଗୃହ। good manner या साइड दीजिए adjective इस साइड दीजिए noun। उत्तम आचरण। जापानीज गर्ल जापानी झियो। କିଛି ନେକ୍ସଟ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର ଦେଇଛି। I hope that some miraculous ବା ଆଶ୍ଚର୍ଯ୍ୟଜନକ ଚେଞ୍ଜିଂ occur ଲେଖିଛି ଅପସନ୍ ଅଛି ସେ ଅପସନ୍ ତମକେ ଦେଖିକି ଲେଖିବାର ଅଛି। The children have a desk appetite. Brief. There was a some sad news for child. They said she suffered from a desk less serious. He led a desk life of all time virtuous. He started with a text description of the subject mysterious. He attended every weekly meeting. Ramesh is the only child his father. The next प्रश्न उत्तर अछि what is a participle? Participle is the third form of the main verb. We say to the present, past, participle. Go, went, gone. Take, took, taken. Find, found, found. Speak, spoke, spoken. আর কিছু দিয়েছি eat, ate, eaten. Singing, sung, sung. Keep, kept, kept. Know, knew, known. Write, wrote, written. Write, wrote, written. এটা তোমাকে দিচ্ছি V1, V2, V3 ফর্ম দিয়েছি এটা। নেক্সট প্রশ্ন ଅଛି ମନ୍ଥ ତାକୁ ମ୍ୟାଚିଂ ଅଛି ମନ୍ଥର ହେବା ଇଟେନ୍ ହଟ୍ର ବ୍ରୋକେନ୍ ବେଡ୍ର ରିଡେନ୍ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡର ମେଟ୍ ହେଲା ଉତ୍ତର। Next, the word in the circle are not right in the order. ଅର୍ଡରରେ ଲେଖା ହୁଏନି ଯେମିତି ଗୋଲକ ଭିତରେ ରହିଅଛି। Put them in order and make sentence. ଉତ୍ତର ହେଲା She was wearing the girl month eaten old cloth. She was heartbroken to receive the news. The child completely ill and bedridden. The toy on the table is handmade. The peasant helped by government where property is taken. Let learn use of language ଦେଇଛି। ଏବେ ସାର୍ supply to the correct form ଦେଇଛି। Tell ର ହେବା I was told, had been proud, was shocked, we arranged, we was being bandaged, had been injected। ତାର ହେଲା ତାର ଉତ୍ତର। ତଳେ ଅଛି ଲେଟ୍ସ ରାଇଟ୍ କିଛି ସ୍ପୋକେନ୍ ବା କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କିଛି ଦିଆହେଇଛି ଟିଚର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦୀପକ। ଟିଚର Deepak, please come here. If you have finished writing. Deepak, sir, it's over. Teacher, they teacher demand on copy. Teacher, copy ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି କେନା ବା that then had in your copy ମତେ ତୁମର କପି ଦିଅ। Deepak, here is my copy, sir. The question was difficult. Enquiry. Teacher ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି enquiry କରୁଛନ୍ତି। Had not thought all of you subject? Deepak, yes sir. We were thought his subject twice, but I was confused. Checking the note. Teacher be check କରୁଛନ୍। Deepak, how do you write the sentence? This sentence? Deepak, sir, this sentence was actually told by you. ଆପଣ sentence କହିଛନ୍ତି। Teacher, it is just and copy down. ତାକୁ ଦେଖ ଲେଖିଦିଅ। Deepak, sir, I remember you words. Rome was not built in a day. Teacher, how were fascinated ଆକର୍ଷ ହୋଇଥିଲୁ by the sentence? Deepak, sir, I was greatly moved by it. Teacher, how did you get this sentence? Deepak, sir, I found this sentence in a book. Teacher, where did you buy this book? Deepak, I bought from the bill exhibition. There was a great rush in a exhibition. Exhibition ला जिन मेला ହେଇଛି ସେଠାରୁ ତାକୁ ବୁକଟା ମିଳିଥିଲା. Teacher, what else do you buy there? Deepak, I also brought one story book. Teacher, it is the better have a companionship of book. ଏଇଟା ରହିଲା ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର ଦ ପ୍ରାଇସଲେସ୍ ଗିଫ୍ଟ.